When I think about our very beginnings, I can't help but think that it was truly meant to be and how fate had a little role to play in our story. After all, how else do you explain that in the fall of 2018, Tinder's algorithm had a stroke of brilliance, managing to connect two random people in all of New York City who just so happened to be meant for each other, and did so with absolutely impeccable timing, because, frankly, I can't imagine what the last few years would have been like without
you. For all those days, I loved you. Today, I officially claim to love you all of the rest of them.
During this time, I was living with Nish and Andrew in North Williamsburg. And when I was heading out for our first date and saying bye to them, and Anika, who was over at our place that evening, I noticed Anika's purse on the kitchen counter. It was from a brand I had never heard of before, called Matt and Nat. Literally as I was heading out to meet you. Back then, I thought of it as a cute, noteworthy coincidence, but my feelings for you quickly grew, and it didn't take long for me to start thinking that one day that coincidence could maybe, just maybe, end up having been a sign from the universe of something greater to come.
Hey! Go back!
Get in there, can I leave? No.
You can!
Like this?
Mr. Mike is my bus driver. Hey, Papa. I heard you got powder on your face. It's me.
Hey, Dad.
Sunshine.
Very nice.
Thanks, buddy. Have you seen my dress?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come over.
I don't want to mess up your,
We'll step over here. Hey, Daddy.
After our first date, I remember thinking that this was for sure game over for me. And I knew I was in real trouble when I accidentally said I love you a few months later in the dairy aisle of Whole Foods. But meant every word of it. Oh, you smell nice.
Thanks. I put it on just for you.
Creed,
Yeah,
I love you.
I love it too. You look beautiful. Being with you just feels so natural and effortless, as your energy, aura, and general enthusiasm for life make every aspect of life more enjoyable. You're the one with whom I want to share life's greatest adventures and its most difficult moments. To be honest, I can't imagine anything more comforting during those times than your heart-shaped smile by my side. And knowing that each vow I make to you is not a weight on my shoulders, but rather a privilege that I get to look forward to. Here are a few promises that I intend to keep day in and day out. I promise to be present with you, physically, emotionally, and mentally, to experience all that life has to offer right by your side and grow with you. I promise to fiercely protect you and our family no matter the circumstances. I promise to always strive to provide an environment where you feel encouraged to be your true self.
I've learned a lot about life and finance since meeting you 1,298 days ago. But most importantly, I've learned that love is quite the opposite of game over, and really an opportunity for more moments of joy and unconditional love and continued dream chasing. I vow to feed us. Those who know you well enough know that it's near impossible to keep you fed. But more than promising to keep our house filled with your favorite snacks, I promise to make conscious efforts to feed our relationship so that we may continue growing together emotionally, spiritually, and mentally.
Promise to be silly with you as we goblin dance through life together. I promise to be there for you, always, for the big things and the little things, even like closing drawers behind you. Any type of drawer, kitchen, dresser, you name it. Most importantly, I promise to love you with all of my heart, in both word and deed, each day for the rest of my life.
Lessons I'm learning. I'm such a know-it-all. Reality's calling, but can't rip before your soul. No walls, just a wind stepping in my power. How I'm living, standing in my power. It's all just shifting time and sinking stones. So I love my people, no, yeah, it's gonna be alright. Hold your head high, hold it up, know that your demons gon' lie. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. And now, just let your heart decide. It's gonna be alright.
There was a time when Natalie would escape from the house. I think some of you know this story. She would do this in the middle of the night, and it got to the point where we put in an alarm system to keep her from escaping. Well, we found the one thing she could not escape. Matt's gravitational pull.
To change because of all this affection.